Hello, it's us again.
Howdy.
Alright, so we're hoping
Hoping.
for the millionth time.
Fourth.
'Cause we've been through this about 4 times now, and it's to the point where I just want to get through
We're
it. But
exasperated. I'm
Yeah.
tired of seeing this.
so we're just kind of we're gonna hit the high points pretty much. We're maybe not gonna go through all of it.
Wait, what? No, damn it, we're doing this proper.
Alright, fine. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Wow, just getting right into it with me.
Yes.
Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Hi, Sean.
Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today.
Sounded like I haven't read this 1,000 times.
I'm trying to force enthusiasm.
I kind of am. I'm just not used to... I'm just still not used to you being in the club app. That's all.
Wow, force that enthusiasm. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway.
Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come buy me a snack?
No thanks.
Eh? That's not like you at all.
I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori?
You're stingy.
Hey, now see here. Now see here.
Why is that all of a sudden?
No reason, really.
There's a reason.
I just wanted to look at it. There's a reason. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori.
That's not fair.
For the millionth time I pointed out that face.
Yes, let's get on with it. How do you even know?
It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves one option.
I give up. You jerk. Don't make me feel guilty.
Hey, now, see here. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh?
I thought it was Sayori.
What? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book.
Yuri. Tell Sean to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
Damn.
Boom! I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You're right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept a revolution.
Retribution.
That...
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you would have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Be a little louder. I don't know if you're speaking clearly enough into the mic. Just screams into the mic. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Wow. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... Cookie!
Cookies! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution?
Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just going to give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
Snaggletooth.
It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. But Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite.
so good.
Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah? Why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. So I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it, I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Where's Monica anyways?
Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me.
And she just shows back up again. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Why? I'm not continuing until
Oh,
you
come
stop.
on!
You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. No!
That's true.
No, it is not.
Excuse me?
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Give him time to yawn.
I'm a very tired person usually. Why are you so padding? Monica chose to club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed.
Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You have heard a bell ring, at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Shifty eyes graze away.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. This is my protest.
What, just not being in the video? Just
Yes.
just read the fucking line.
No! You should play something for us, Monica.
That's... Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
Yay.
That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Sean. Monica smiles sweetly. Ah. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really.
Sayori's soul cookie.
I choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. I'm going to get my water because I know what's coming up.
I'm trying to pull off a grumpy face, but I'm too busy trying not to smile.
Leaves this in to pad runtime.
I also had a lot of cake today, so I'm a bit more hyper than usual. Not that much more.
It looks like everyone has already settled down.
It was a lot of chocolate. A lot.
Yeah, he brought a slice over and it was like so much chocolate. It was like death by chocolate cake. Anyway.
I had a slice at least double his size.
Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Ice machine? Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Ice machine, be quiet. Yes, let's. What?
Nothing. Read.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all.
Yay, tea.
So much of it. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure.
Wait, isn't Natsuki currently in the closet?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. Why? Like,
Why do I bring it up?
yeah, I'm curious.
Because despite going through this 4 times, this is the first time I actually put that together.
What, that Natsuki was actually still in the closet?
Yes, when we went and got that. I wonder what she's currently thinking. Why is this lady getting a bloody shit for tea above me?
Hey, you never fucking know. I mean, she could just sit there and read manga, and then Yuri just like,
Well, there is a considerable height difference between them.
yeah. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water. Yuri walks past me, and she sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant.
Problem?
I skipped that.
Problem?
El problemo. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Why is it always me?
Because I don't like talking much in character.
Neither do I. You think I like it?
Yes.
Anyway. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Sean in club activities?
Damn the sass.
Boom, boom, boom!
It's not really necessary, though.
Yeah. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Sean. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Oh, there's the music.
Yep.
Sean, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is bad as you make it seem, or is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Sean, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. Small burp in the middle of this touching moment. Brought to you by ShenaniGamers Incorporated.
Brought to you by the idiot here.
Oh, hush your face.
No. Eh. Release the finger, or I shall bring up the other one.
I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that.
Okay,
But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah. Don't you dare.
Alright, or what?
Okay, I thought you were about to take that water cup and just splash it in my face.
I think I'm more choking you with than... How good would this be for choking you?
Let me see. That'd be pretty decent. You could choke me out with that.
Oh,
Shall
good.
we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom. Sean, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything.
Even if you're just a dirty tea peasant.
Hey, you've never had tea before.
I have a pouch of it ready to be used when I'm having a chance to make water hot.
Okay, so you guys probably couldn't see it. There's like a mug of water that Tyler has, and the table's like slanted, so he set it down and it just slid.
If you can see this.
Yeah, we were a little worried.
Actually, smashed it all just now.
Oh shit.
I will get that. We ran out of paper towels.
Nah, it's fine, man. It's not that big a deal.
Whatever.
Hoo-hoo.
Continue.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more.
Good for you.
It turns out that's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Sean. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Sean, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall, rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
There we go.
Just
It's
occurred to
burping.
me.
What?
Burping is why. It just occurred to me I didn't shave, and now I feel scraggly.
Welcome to my world. Mutton chops galore.
Yeah.
And neck beard.
Hey, it's not that bad. Mine's getting worse. I need to shave mine.
At least you can grow a beard. I'm just getting getting hair like an
Stubble.
inch long that doesn't grow into anything. It's always inconsistent.
It's just stubble.
No, it's not even stubble. Makes me look like I'm homeless most of the time.
Anyway, it's mostly because of my
Assets?
your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading. Wink, wink. Yes, I have terrible reading posture.
No other
So
reason.
that's why we should sit on the floor.
No
No other
other
reason.
reason.
It's not my boobs or anything.
I mean.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I keep hidden away from Sayori's candy radar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this?
You don't.
Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure?
It's free chocolate.
How do you turn down free chocolate?
Easy. The way I do it. Every time.
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Also that.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Oh my god! Why does the light have to shine down like that?
I don't know, but I've been yawning for the past every 30 seconds or so.
Oh, fuck you. You made me do it now.
Hey, yawning is designed to keep people awake.
Okay, I know what this video is going to be called.
What?
Yawning is contagious.
Why?
Either that or Square Up Thought Part 2.
Just fucking read.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case...
Have fun with hormones.
Did you just say have fun with hormones?
Yes.
Yuri is totally focused on reading again.
I can make it worse.
No. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth.
You sure?
Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth.
That's a rather small piece of chocolate now that I think about it.
Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Yeah.
Sean, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
This is totally normal.
Platonic alert. Platonic alert.
What? First off, I have layer defense, thank you. Secondly, I can deal with the cold. Can you?
Tyler, I'm like 310 pounds. I can deal with cold.
Well then, prove it.
No.
I'm sure I can take the camera and show it from the porch or whatever.
No, you can't.
I can set up mirrors.
I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can't just but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this?
Poor planning.
Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breaths. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers.
I always forget about that sudden jump. Monica ain't having any of that shit.
Hey, Monica! Hey,
Why?
I just wasn't... I always forget that is there. Like, I know it's coming, but I don't know when. It's weird.
I'm so used to my family having such horrible timings that sudden jarring events don't really affect me anymore.
Like, that's like the worst timing, though.
And then I've literally grown up on having to deal with the worst timings of everything.
Considering that you always call me at a bad time 9 times out of 10.
No, it doesn't mean like just between family in general.
Like, that's either you or Yo-Yo. Oh, we've never told them about Yo-Yo.
Yeah. No,
we'll
to be
tell
fair,
you guys about Yo-Yo
call
later.
anyone.
I mean, you have called me before.
And my phone is primarily for looking up funny things.
For memes.
Very much. It's a phone second.
It's a personal computer first.
Yeah, pretty much.
Anyway, okay, everyone.
There hasn't even been any music.
Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems.
Oh my god, what if she did that as revenge for earlier?
Oh wow. That's possible.
I kind of hope that's the reason why.
Sean, can you help Yuri put away the tea stuff?
The stupid tea stuff?
Don't blame North Korea don't blame South Korea for your stupid burger, Bob. It's a detriment to them and you. Stupid black garlic burger. Put it on the screen. Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah.
This will never be mentioned again.
Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Okay, I'm done talking for a little bit.
No, you're not. Oh! I like this one, Sean. Has some nice feelings in it.
Oh, I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
No! I mean...
Jesus. Just so blunt. Just, no! I just imagine you're going, no! Just like that.
Let me think. I don't know. Probably not. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know?
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out poems are good or bad. But that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be good.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works.
Shut up, that's how it works out.
And then again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah. Me neither.
Ugh. What? Hang on. Ugh. Why don't you at least give it some thought?
Oh, you want me to write something for me? Fuck, I completely flipped that sentence.
Sayori, you said it wrong.
No, I didn't.
You did.
Let's roll with
I
it.
wasn't expecting you to say it in character. I was just expecting a fuck you.
That's so sweet. Great note of voices. Everything's gone wrong.
It's off the rails.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some
Alright,
point.
can I have some food now, please?
Shh.
Why? Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see.
That's a very ready voice for Sayori. I'm trying to refocus my voice, you ass.
No, I just imagine Sayori growing a beard and just going,
Well, I guess I like happy
going
poems.
like this, like as she speaks, just rubbing her beard.
Well, I guess I like happy poems. Yo, they get the fuck out of me.
Joke.
I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like a little bit of both.
Sayori, are you okay?
No.
Are you dying on me?
Yes. I'm very tired. That's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like when things are happy and when things are sad.
Happy and sad. I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Shut up. I mean, well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can give the rain cloud a little hug
You know, I'm just checking the...
and make a nice happy rainbow.
I'm just really quickly checking that the recording is still going good.
Yes, we've had many problems with this, so forgive our trepidation.
Yeah. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Ooh, am I good at expressing my feelings after all? Thanks, Sean. I should go and write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Pardon me while I maybe burp. Nope.
Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's the secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles.
I have to sneeze. Go continue.
Anyway, I put all the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. Jesus Christ.
There's no tissues. I had to improvise.
You could have just went into the freaking pantry and gotten paper towels.
Shut up.
My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time's elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done. I opened up and in come my friends. In they come with such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out in each Yeah, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head.
I'm hungry. I'm sorry if I can't take this as seriously as I have in the past, but I've read this poem so many times.
Yeah, same.
You kind of had our critical thoughts on it, and now we just want to laugh.
Yeah. Holy crap. Sorry, did you really write this?
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever?
Yeah, but... I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot with their tips.
Yeah, about saving? What?
Yeah. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
See that. It's almost kind of creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being so cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks.
Whoa! Sayori, don't die on me. Don't die yet.
Hey, you mean you're gonna come in later?
I never said that.
I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. I write some bullshit and something happens.
You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing is the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it in no more than a week. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic.
Please, don't ruin my voice.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Quickly bring up earlier.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Sean, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly?
I did this 4 times.
Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
4 times.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining.
Also 4 times.
I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. 4 times. Yes.
Oh, good job. You go for the 4th and you fuck it up and you add a 5th. Well done. Well done.
Well done, the Ice King.
Oh, shut up.
Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time.
Take the praise.
Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem, or share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened.
Script.
I mean, scripts. It's not that
Script
bad.
is elegant, but it's a pain in the ass for me to read.
Well, good thing I'm reading it.
Yes.
The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Huh. You getting weird vibes from this one?
Yeah, not really. Yeah, one companionship, and sometimes it gives them what they want for that companionship. It's not that weird.
I'm just
calling that condition. Well, Pavlovian condition. I just call that human interaction, really.
Well, it's not. I know.
I mean, it's like not necessarily the most healthy human interaction, but you know, that's what it fucking is, as far as I'm concerned.
I know it's true. It's just the way I see it. It's kind of. It just rubs me the wrong way for some reason, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Anyway. I was a little more daring with this one, than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Having a problem there, Sean?
Shut up, Yuri. Shut up. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? Because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Do you have anything like that, Sean? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. Yeah, our quirk is we make YouTube videos.
I have way more quirks than that.
I'm an
endless stream of quirks. My personality comprises of
quirks.
There's like nobody normal things about me are my eyes and my hair.
Everything else is just quirk.
Yes, these are the only two things that are normal about me.
Well, I suppose that's why we're such good friends, all things considering, because I'm drawn to weirder people.
And I am the weirder people.
You are one of the weirdest people I know besides Thomas.
Yeah.
We've told you guys about Thomas, I think, but yeah.
He's the only person who can out-weird me. Or
Even
at least on a more natural level.
Even if it's difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
I can concur with that.
I might be ranting a little bit now.
If you do not embrace your own weirdness, you do start hating yourself.
But I'm glad you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Sean.
Feeding chocolate.
That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear.
Yay.
Time to kill your voice.
God damn you. Huh. Well, I can admit it's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. I tend to speak very staccato with her.
Yeah, well, I feel like that's kind of how she
Sharp
would speak.
enunciations.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
But I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious.
What do you mean by that?
Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. All you need is hands and speak very vividly. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. I'm sorry, my brain kind of fell apart when I was reading that sentence. Like, I literally could not piece it together for a couple of seconds.
Tyler.exe has exited. Would you like to send an error report to
No,
Windows?
don't send an error report. Sending error report.
Sending error report.
God damn. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level.
Natsuki stopped short all of a sudden.
Don't tell me.
You're
not just trying to impress Yuri, are you?
Now hold the phone. What are you talking about? And keep your voice down.
You know Yuri would love this angsty.
Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean... I mean... Looks like I'm in trouble.
You've been found
I somehow
out,
struck
son.
a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me.
I'm so done with you.
Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid...
Take your stupid poem. If you want it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ron understands.
Ron Swanson. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Wow, we didn't even get to read her poem.
Woo! No wonder I didn't remember it.
Hi again, Sean. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know.
I've done this for 2 days.
I've done this for literally 2 days.
Then again, we did the second day 4 times already.
Yeah.
So who knows, we might be onto that masterpiece. Going with some time traveling powers.
The Doctor.
Woo!
You had to.
I did.
Want to show what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Are you dying, Sean?
Just a little bit.
I can help you.
No.
I can give you some friendly pats
No.
on the back.
No, please.
Oh, come on. Give me some friendly
No.
pats on the back.
No, thank
Let me give you
you.
some very, very non-painful pats on the back.
No, thank you, sir. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
Some part of Yuri.
Wow, that was so blunt. That was so blunt. I guess.
What? Her hair's amazing.
Howard, this is why you're my friend. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers. I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her.
Don't start assuming shit.
This gambit has failed. To hell with you, woman, goodbye. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Don't you start that kind of crap.
Monica kind of whispers that part to me. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying.
She's
But anyway,
backpedaling.
You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Colors they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. All endless, a cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless... Load me.
You see, this is the kind of stuff that freaks me out.
Okay,
Not really.
here's the thing. Okay, so... The first time we made this episode, I freaked out because
Oh yeah.
I realized that there was actually a literal...
Save and load functionality in the
Yeah,
game.
the save and load
We
functionality
should
in
probably
the
be
game.
using that right now, actually.
Well, it's not
But
just
we'll
that.
get to it
It's
in a
also the
minute.
fact that she mentions the red, green, blue, RGB,
Yeah.
and the fact that she
Yeah,
mentions
sine,
sine,
sine-
cosine, tangent.
Mentioning, fuck those mathematical values. I hate dealing with them. I
Yeah,
never
but-
understood them.
But it's just... And plus she mentions waveforms as well,
Yeah.
which kind of freaks me out just a little bit. I've always kind of thought that was crazy. And plus it's the fact that when she says load me, you can actually go into the character files and load her.
Yeah. She gets weird at this point.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words you can totally change the mood of the poem.
She's not wrong at all.
Yeah, it's almost like magic. The way I write these lines wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression of a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day.
Oh boy.
Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to... Oh yeah, I forgot that happened.
Yep.
Don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about?
You've been playing too many video games.
Hopefully. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
We should save. Like right now. Nope, not over that one. The one below it.
This one?
Yes.
Alright.
Because in case of this fails again, I don't want to have to do that whole rigmarole.
Yeah, hang on, let me see here. Oh yeah, we've been recording just fine. Just fine.
Even so, I need that sense of contingency.
No man, I get you. That's why I did it. We're all done reading each other's poems, right?
Yours was weird.
I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Someone has clearly not procrastinated before.
Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need so much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event.
Sorry, but I thought you heard about that already. We're gonna be performing.
Performing?
Monica. Yeah, we're gonna be having a poetry performance. Each of us is gonna choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is we're also gonna let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know? There's no way I'm gonna be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys.
No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. Wow, Natsuki, calm the fuck down. Jesus, you're at like a 20.
You're at a 5.
You get like maybe a 5 at the most. It's a lot. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself,
Okay, whoa.
finding new horizons,
Okay, that one's not as bad.
and having fun.
That one's good. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you in here in the first place?
No!
No! I just wanted to come here and read my manga. I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. Guess I'll just have to get it over with then. Alright.
Whew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers?
I haven't proofread mine any 16 times yet.
It's like that one post
When
with the
you pull
Asian
up-
guy who's just like,
No, better when you put up to the McDonald's review, but you haven't practiced your order at least 17 times in your head yet. I don't even know where I make him order whenever we go through a drive-thru.
yeah, and I'm just sitting there leaning over in the passenger seat like, hey, I want 2 double cheeseburgers.
Jeez, I didn't realize you went that far.
Yeah, I'm like this.
No, I meant with your voice. Oh, howdy, can I get a double
No,
McCheeseburger?
No, you hear how I order. Like, this is like my YouTube voice. Here's my actual voice.
There's not a difference.
Yeah, there kind of is.
There really isn't.
Just a little bit.
And then this is certainly my YouTube voice. This is my all-purpose voice. Unless I want to go into a different voice, like my...
Oh god,
like
Natsuki. Natsuki needs to just calm down.
She kind of does.
Oh no.
She really does now, buddy. It's very important that she does, in fact, calm down.
Okay, Cape Johnson.
I'm not being Gabe Johnson, I'm average Texan man.
My name is, in fact, Average Texan Man. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, and what about Natsuki? Finally,
Natsuki is scowling, obviously.
like this is Natsuki just about to become Buff Suki.
Baka!
Monica finally finishes the recitation. The 4 of us applaud. Monica takes a
Clap.
breath and smiled.
That's enough clapping.
Okay. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
But that was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri.
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem.
That sounds so metal.
Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished.
What an apt description.
Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back to reality. I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
You deserve to be sucked for that.
Yeah, slug me.
Yeah.
Yuri snaps back to reality and glances around her as if she is bewildered, or if she has bewildered even herself.
Why are you speaking like this?
I kind of had to get through the sentence.
Well, good sir, you should maybe stop then.
It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding.
That's enough.
Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. One more.
No.
One
that
more.
was one too many.
No, one more.
That was one too many.
It's not that we don't want to applaud her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Flee!
That was perfectly timed.
I know.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count.
Okay. Guess I'm next then.
So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled.
Sayori.
It's a lot harder than I thought, alright? How'd you guys do it so easily?
Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way.
I see. Okay then.
Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. But if I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud.
I did it!
I did it!
I did it!
Hang on, I'm gonna check one quick thing.
What are you checking?
I'm just making sure that the folder is still good.
Okay.
I'm just making sure that we have enough room. I'm nervous, okay?
Maybe we should end it when we're at the end of this day then.
No.
No?
No.
You sure? That'd be a good stopping point.
Tyler, we said we were doing a mega episode.
Yes, but an hour is a pretty mega thing.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
2 hours.
I have to pee.
Well, go pee then.
No, we're in the middle of an episode.
Good job, Sayori. Well, go to the bathroom and I can single-hand it from here.
Fine. Fine.
All right, we're gonna end the episode here, guys.
You don't have to end it here. I can hold on for a while longer.
All right, how much longer are you thinking?
To the end of the day. I can hold it until it's a good point to stop.
All right, fine.
Yeah. I just wanted. Fuck. Damn it! You're ruining my re-merging of character. Even Sean liked it. I guess that's a good sign.
What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery.
I don't really understand.
In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading.
Oh, I know what you mean. Well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone.
The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know.
Okay.
Now, who's next? Natsuki?
Don't make me go before Sean. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Baka. Might as well let Sean know everyone's centers a little bit before I have to do it. Natsuki.
It's fine, it's fine.
Baka.
Now, bitch, look here. I might as well get it over with. It's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki.
Yeah. I'm going.
Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium.
The poem is called... It's called... Why are you all looking at me? It's not like I'm performing or anything.
Because you're presenting?
Shut up. Anyway, the poem is called Jump.
Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. It wasn't so bad, was it?
It was absolutely horrible. Easy for you to say. You did better not make me do that again, though. Baka.
Well, do you at least feel prepared to recite a poem in front of other people?
No! I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I put on whatever face I want for other people. Like this one. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. I feel like that's reversed.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. I feel like reversed.
Yeah, that's a surprise, Nasuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. I agree. But that's just how it is, so...
Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. Should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy.
Hair attack.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day.
I can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this. Alright. Stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club. For the club!
For the club!
And impressing Monica.
I'm more for Yuri, but whatever.
Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori?
Damn it. Shut up. Nope. Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that.
It's kind of adorable, isn't it?
Shut up.
Shut up, baka. Jeez, guys. To make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that?
Oh, it's okay, Sean. You don't have to say it.
Whatever. Let's go already.
Let me leave, damn it.
I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori.
Sorry, I was spacing out.
Ah, no wonder.
I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to,
Sayori fumbles with her words.
So, let's just say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you.
Huh?
What would you do?
What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here.
Answer the question. Fully committing, right?
Oh, we already have two like that.
Oh yeah, that's right, we did.
Oh.
Jesus, that was from the 5th of December. That was a month ago.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Well...
Fully commit to Yuri?
Yeah.
We're kind of already going down the path.
Yeah, we're going down that path, so I would walk with Yuri. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialize, I would feel awful turning her down, so...
Isn't she so beautiful and smart?
That has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it!
Jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I like to think about it. So long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori, I can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Everybody in the club is a replacement for you.
If you say so.
The conversation trails off and I'm left feeling awkward. But it was kind of her fault for trapping me in such a weird question.
Deflect the blame.
I can't just lie to her. But if there's something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen in that time?
I feel lightheaded. Right, save.
Yeah,
quickly.
save. Alright, guys. Well, next time in the office, we're going to play some more Doki Doki Literature Club, probably after we go get something to eat.
Possibly.
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 Shut up.
All right.
Every episode, I gotta pee.
Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye.